afternoon, we lost 1,240 commercial buildings, 80,000 residences and homes. Worse still, 185 people did not make it home. Over on our left-hand side here is where you'll find the terraces, 21 different cafes, bars, each of them with their own unique personality, own fine dining menus naturally. When I was growing up, they were known as the Strip, salubrious 2 AM nightlife, police call-outs, raucous parties, now far more family-friendly, far more respectable. So over to our rear and behind us there, stone buildings. Stone buildings, no ability to flex. So for a glass building it can survive earthquakes far, far better. Directly after our earthquakes, the council came down with the local shopkeepers who lost their premise and asked how best we help them get back up and trading. Something known as Restart Cashel in the city. By August of 2015, the building proceeded to show off the remainder of what we've built here. I can't stress enough how important it is as a local to be able to have a safe place to go while the rest of the city look at Mrs. Clarkson and haberdashery store from property of their own. 170 years old, customer service. Walking into there is like walking into a British sitcom, being served anyone. There's a slogan behind the counter going, are you giving you beautiful views out over Lytton Harbour and the Canterbury region? 5, 10, and 20 note is absolutely more than sufficient. Larger than that, plus weatherfront. They'll take the local harbour and the bus exchange. Around the city, we've got heavy makeup, jewelers, fashion, and features around us. Right now, we're at the crossing of the second half of Cashel Street. Next door to H&M here is Market Lane. At the end of Market Lane, on your left, is where you'll find the only grocery store, supermarket here in town. Central town, anyway. This is Fresh Choice Supermarket. We're going to swing down now, down through to High Street, down towards the Salt District, 1881. And in 1995, fashion attractions began with our 2-kilometre stretch of line opening there. It stops 10 through to 18. You'll see those on your maps. That's why things are pretty good. We work our way down the line here. Poplar Lane there, Duxton Ridge, Ash Palace. One of my favourite stops for people down through to here. This is known as the Corgis stop. The Corgis placed there in 2003 to commemorate 50 years of the late Elizabeth II being on the British throne and diamond golden. With this building rather eccentric, rather unique. As we continue down and through, stay on the city. What I mean by that is that the council came to us, the locals, with a questionnaire asking us what sort of a city would you like. It's not too often that we need to rewrite the blueprint to change the plan. It's something we've become quite good at, in all honesty. Maximum building height is 7 stories, 28 metres. Foundations go down 33 metres down to solid bedrock. It's more of an iceberg. It's more below than it is above. See that Terry's is open back there too. It's a great place to get a cup of coffee. Will warn you that coffee can become quite expensive, as I soon found out. A flat white ended up costing me $300. Reason being, I went next door because I was tempted to buy the beautiful Portuguese and Italian boots in. Over on our right hand side there, you'll see Tapai, and there's a gathering place. The largest building we've ever placed in our central city runs 6 different meeting spaces and there's 7 exhibition halls, South Island's largest kitchen, and a 4.5 tonne vehicle, capable of elevating. Something's a little bit too big. Instead. there, folks. We leave the stop here. We're going to swing our way through up to stop number 10, up on the beautiful Worcester Street Bridge. Look over the gorgeous Avon River. The Avon River gets its name from Avon. It is a small stream of the Clyde River in Scotland. It was named by the Deans brothers in 1800. This one I call 16 metres long, 18 tonne, close to full speed. Here she comes. This here is the beautiful Avon. Our left there is the Cathedral Club, a gentleman-only club from 1872 until 2002. The species went extinct when it ran out of gentlemen. Since then, there's gentlemen that have female residents upstairs there. You can find the gentleman in the upstairs bar. Some progress up there at long last. Over on our left-hand side there, Christchurch Council Chambers with the Koha and Gawaka, the pole that unites the tribes out the front. 3 tribes of Iwi called Christchurch home. The Waitaha, the Ngāti Mamoi, and the Ngaitahu people. Wednesday night is open until 9 o'clock this evening. And at 7 p.m. there's a guided tour to come. So now that you know the secret of Chapman's Homer, go along and see if you can make him talk. Just don't tell him that Elliot and Roderick sent you. Along here into one of the most beautiful stops along our line. This here is stop 12 for the Arts Centre. Ready to walk around, open until dusk. So the green electric Caterpillar vehicles are still running too. So Gordon and Graham.
you very much. I'm going to take
Stop 13 behind. Forward, everybody. Helling is up the front there, pulling leads to the sharp end for you. Down the back there is our boss of the tram, is Roderick. And saying that too, folks, coming down Rolleston Avenue. Over on the left-hand side here is Cura, the school. Is the oldest educational facility anywhere in the country. This is Christ College, and you know it doesn't look like Hogwarts in Norway, the Hogwarts Express. Started life, Port of Livingston, 1851, 6 students, one being a girl. Moved to this side, 1857. Oldest school building inside dates from 1863. 700 boys only go to school on the roll there at any one time. And a quarter to a third of those students are boarders from elsewhere. Just easing our way here. Inside our park, you'll find 85 different sports pitches, a 12-hole golf course, cricket oval, at an altitude now, staggering a nose-bleeding height of 9 metres above sea level. That's right. Christchurch is a rather low-lying place, but when you have a river like the Avon running through your township, you need a little bit more extra space when it does start going flood, so a lot of the local settlers will build their houses up here in various counts, being sitting 1863 and raised his family until the 1960s. Tram the square here, of course, named after Archbishop Thomas Tram, one of the most influential figures in the creation of the Anglican Church. Respectfully, folks might have a few more questions, a few more queries regarding our 2010 and 2011 earthquake sequences. Frankly, I wouldn't blame you. Over here on our left is the Magistrates Court with cells still down below. It's where in 2017 a lot of our criminals were tried and convicted. Nowadays though, it's a childcare centre. Always left wondering as motormen, if children are naughty, does that mean they get put in the cells and not on the naughty step? Let's go keep on. Just cruising along here into stop number 17 for Victoria Square, named after Queen Victoria. It's 1903, her statue is sat there. There she is, very regally, very royally. Stop for 17, folks. Bow Street here is in fact the longest street in our city. We've crossed over 6.5 kilometres end to end runs along Bow Street. Down to our far end there, there's the busy suburb of St Albans. Far end, Cashel to our right, is the suburb of Cashel with its tram. Also applied at rail from 1920 to 1954, up and running soon. We're going to follow Armagh Street down here, just one more block before we turn right into New Regent Street. Beautiful tram here. I'm Mr. Arthur Stacey. Christchurch is a dull and boring place and wanted to brighten up. It's up this beautiful Spanish architectural style you see in the word of the day down here. So, quietly work our way out over Gloucester Street and back into stop number 1. Here is Regent, quite a respectable church. Pews are out the front. St Christ's Bar and Theatre in 2022. Leasing 4-time winner OGB from the government building at the Heritage Hotel. It's going to be in prime eye there, folks. Get back to stop number 1. This will be, in fact, the commencement of Tram 24's final run for the day. It's been a full service here since 9:15 this morning, and Regent will have the pleasure of giving you a final run through the day. Still got trams running, that is, okay, up until 6:30 p.m. tonight. Last tram tonight will leave stop last 2 trams. We'll leave stop number 1 here at 5:10 and 5:50 p.m.
So we're leaving stop 1 for the last time for this tram today. Back here in 50 minutes where this tram will complete her round for the day. Been a big day for this girl. She's 104 years old. Actually the newest tram in our fleet, used to restored at the ferry meet. Tram sheds, part of the 8 trams in our fleet, which includes the restaurant tram, which will be out tonight taking people around the city for a sumptuous all-course meal. Very popular with locals.